Hello out there, all you comic kids. This is Mr. Barnett, your first grade assistant principal. And I'm here, there's no one around. I'm here by myself, but I wanted to make this video just for you because I have an important message to share with you during this week, which is Safety Week in our school. And this message is about safety. And as you can see, I've got a really cool t-shirt on right here. It's a hamburger powering up by lifting those French fries high above their head. Okay, but I want to talk to you about a way that you can power up by taking care of others and making sure you are doing your safest and best learning job here at school, and not only taking great care of yourself, but taking care of others and doing the great big job of taking care of our school and helping us with that so important job that we need your help with. So I wanted to talk to you today about safe touches at school, and what does that mean? Okay, safe touches at school. What that means, comic kids, is that keeping your hands to yourself at school is so very important. Making sure you have your hands to yourself and are refraining from putting your hands on others. Okay, keeping your hands to yourself, touching your own learning materials here at school, your pencils, your flare pens, crayons, markers, things like that, and keeping your hands to yourself is one really important way that you can take care of not only yourself, but do a great job of taking care of others. So if you do this is take care of yourself, give yourself a hug. And in taking care of yourself, you are actually starting to do the important work of taking care of others. So if you make T-Rex arms like this, and then kind of make a little halo or half circle around yourself like this, almost like a hula hoop type shape like that. Okay, and that's the work of taking care of others. All right, so again, that's hands to self to make sure that you have safe touches here at school. And I want to talk to you about respecting personal space. Okay, respecting personal space. You may have heard grown-ups talk about this before, talking about someone's personal space. And what is that? Well, that's a great question. Personal space might be a little bit different for everybody. As I get very close to the screen, okay, this might make you feel just a little bit less comfortable than when I back up like this, okay? And especially if we are in person and standing next to each other, me getting very close up on a person like this and very near their personal space can make someone feel quite uncomfortable. So I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to the person. I'm watching their face to see if, how they're feeling, okay? And they might not always make a face that tells me how they're feeling. So they might take a step back. And if they do that, I want to make sure that I respect that personal space, okay? And that I keep just some distance between us to make sure I honor that personal space, okay? And the reason why we're doing this is to make sure that all of us here at school can be comfortable while we're doing our learning job here at MECC, okay? And a couple of things about personal space, all right? You always want to ask first before you give someone a hug, okay? Or you don't have to ask before you give someone a high five, but one good thing that I found is if you put that high five out there and then you tell the other person something like, that was really cool, and you just kind of wait, normally the other person will know what to do and they'll meet you right there in the middle to complete that high five, okay? And same thing with a fist bump. So if you hold that fist out and say, man, that was super cool, or great job, and just hold it out there, okay, then the person might go ahead and complete the fist bump with you. And that's just something that you can do to respect somebody's personal space and make sure you have safe touches while you're here learning with us, growing with us, and playing with us at MECC, okay? So again, let's just recap those one more time. So first of all, go ahead and give yourself a hug to remind yourself to take care of yourself, okay? Now, go ahead and put your arms out in front of you with T-Rex arms and go like this for take care of others, okay? And we haven't done this one yet, but I want you to go ahead and put your hands up over your head, almost like you're doing a great big rainbow breath, and that is taking care of your school, okay? So you can see it works from you doing your job to the impact you can have on others, and to the great big impact and positive impact you can have on your school, MECC. Okay, and the ways that we do that, there are 2 ways that I want to talk to you about again here during Safety Week. Number 1, making sure that you have safe touches by keeping your hands to yourself. Okay, that is so very important here at school. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay, and follow those physical boundaries. Second, and just as important, is respecting personal space. Okay, we talked about some ways that you can do that. Paying attention and tuning into the person and watching them is a good way to get clues about how you can take good care of them and respect their personal space. Like I said, one strategy you can use is if the person backs up a little bit, don't be upset by that. Just go ahead and pay attention to them, and then maybe you take a step to the side or back a little bit too, to make sure you are making them comfortable and putting them in the safest space possible. Okay, so those are 2 tips I have for you about safe touches here at school. And your counselors at your grade levels are going to be visiting your classrooms very soon, or they may have already come in for an important lesson about something just like this, about safe touches at school. And it's very important that when they come into your classroom, I want you to sit up a little bit taller. You might be able to see my burger and fries t-shirt a little bit better because I straightened my back and sat up at attention. And then make sure your listening ears are on and make sure your eyes are on the speaker. And I want to turn it over at this time to let our wonderful, wonderful, amazing counselors talk to you just a little bit more about safe touches and that important topic here during Safety Week. Comet Kids, you have what it takes to be safe at school. Now listen to our counselors as they have more to say about this topic of safe touches. Take care. Bye for now.